So this is the festive season, the Christmas special, the weekly guidance cards using the Akashic Oracle card deck, which is a modality in a box. It comes with a masterclass and it comes with a key that you can turn into a pendulum to activate karmic healing. And I show you in the masterclass exactly how to do that. So this is a busy week for some of us, maybe not so busy for others. But if you want to understand what you need to be mindful of as you navigate this 23rd to the 29th, so through the Christmas period, through the festive season, if you don't actually celebrate Christmas, that's perfect. I'm just going to give you the insights, the wisdom guidance that's going to help you over the next 7 days. So if you want to tune into cards 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going to reveal the messages now. The bonus card for this week is Magic and Mystery. And actually the theme of this particular card of Magic and Mystery is really what is being called for you to do this thing. And the magic and the mystery is really, it comes about in terms of what it can open up for you, how it can help you evolve and grow as you step into 2025. But also the magic and mystery is in how it actually gets delivered, as in how we can do that growth and that evolution, and we can make these adjustments and see these tweaks and get these new perspectives. That is how that is delivered to us in our experience, in terms of our relationships or our circumstances or situations or the things that just rise up over the next 7 days. That is where the magic and mystery is. And so expect the unexpected with this next 7 days in the nicest, most beautiful and soulful way. So I would encourage you to listen to all 3 cards, because there's going to be different aspects of our magic and mystery card, which the theme of that particular card, there's going to be different aspects. Whatever your focus is going to be the main thing that's probably going to show up. But I would invite you to listen to all of the cards just so that you get a the full depth, the full holistic picture for your next 7 days. And I have got my snowflake jumper on just to get us in the mood. I picked card 2 and I'm like, oh, right, okay, fair enough. I need to understand that. That's perfect. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so if you pick card 1 for this next 7 days, what you want to really kind of be open to and really expand into, and maybe make some tweaks and adjustments, and just notice the people that are around you that maybe are not demonstrating this, but also, is there an opportunity for you to lean more into this, to expand more of this? And it's prosperity mindset. So balance is going to be a big thing for trying to incorporate over the next 7 days. So for some of us, it's going to feel busy. It's going to feel maybe stressful, overwhelming. Also, there could be a lot going on. It's like connections, family, lots of festive cheer. For some of us, it may not be, maybe not the case. It may be filled with like trying to achieve everybody's like expectations, or more so, we put expectations on ourselves of delivering this perfect Christmas. And, as we know, it doesn't exist. So prosperity mindset is the card for card 1. This is about balance. This is about flow. This is about taking those beautiful pauses through the next 7 days, so that you can just really take in the surroundings, take a breather and just settle, come back within, take 5 minutes just to do some beautiful breath work. Close your eyes, place your hands upon the heart and just center, and come back to this prosperity mindset, this prosperity of space, quietness, stillness, inner peace. Despite all of the chaos that's going on around you, you can create prosperity mindset. You can create that space wherever you are. It's intention. It's all about intention. Now, what you might find that is your mindset around prosperity, wealth, and abundance might be wearing a little bit thin at this time, because you feel like you're spending lots of money. It might feel that you don't have a lot to spend and it's kind of like dampening your Christmas or being able to celebrate or to gift to others. Again, just look at your energy around this. Look at the things that you do have that you can share. And it doesn't have to be linked with money. It can be your time, it can be your wisdom, it can be your love that doesn't cost anything from a monetary perspective, but it is prosperous, it is wealthy, it is abundant. So this is about mindset and what you can give and what you can also receive. So receiving is really big as well. So just make sure that you're open to receive on all levels over this next 7 days as well. Now, you might also notice if you're with people that you're not normally with, that there might be some complaining about money, which is normal. You know, we do have those family members or those friends or relatives that, you know, they just want to start complaining, you know, this what we're good at. Just be mindful of your energy. Just notice if that's affecting your mood, affecting your own mental well-being. And if you need to make a bit of a kind of like side step out of that space, out of the room, just to kind of take a breather. And again, just go and stand at the window and focus on the abundance of nature outside, the birds, the sky, whatever it might be. Go do that. Because that's just going to bring this flow and this positive mental state, well-being back to you. So prosperity mindset, flow, inner peace, rest, space, stillness, and just notice what's going on around you. And if it's affecting, impacting your equilibrium, then you have the power, you have the consciousness to change that. We never need to be at the mercy of our external circumstances. We can create this oasis within us, and we just emanate that oasis around us. And we keep tapping into this inner peace, this inner oasis, anytime we want it. And that also creates this beautiful prosperity because we have this space where we can do that. That's prosperity right there. Doesn't connect in with money or anything like that. You know, it's just we have that ability to do that. That's prosperous. So prosperity mindset is card 1. Let me know how this is landing with you. Take those techniques and these tips to help you over the next 7 days, especially if you have a lot going on. And even if you don't have a lot going on, and maybe there's a sense of wanting to be with people and those people are not there, and there's maybe more of a loneliness kind of thread kind of going on here, then, you know, reach out to people, reach out to friends, have chats, connect with people on the DMs, connect people, you know, on social media within groups. You know, if there's a way of you filling your time or energy with connections in another way, then you know, create your prosperity in that way instead. And of course, if anybody needs to chat, anybody wants to share anything or just reach out over the festive period, then, you know, please do drop into my DMs. Okay, so prosperity mindset is your card 1. Now, if you want to get your own deck and you want to help your 2025 in all of the ways in terms of your guidance, being able to activate karmic healing, and just basically up-level your experience with a deck that's not just a deck, it's a modality in a box, then click the links below or reach out to me, comment below, and I'll share the links and all of the things. And if you want to have a one-to-one reading, then again, just reach out to me because I do offer those as well. Now, if you pick card 2 as your main focus, as I have, this is just another thing just to be mindful of that could really get activated over the next 7 days. And this is again around self-awareness and just noticing perhaps where we do this and where we can pull it back, where we can realign, where we can choose differently. All of these cards this week are giving us the opportunity to choose differently, notice our behaviors, patterns, thoughts and feelings around maybe, you know, just life being slightly different around this, you know, where there's these kind of like celebrations. Things are not normal, as we know. So it gives a perfect opportunity for us to see our growth and evolution in practice. So it's Prostitution of Self for card 2. This is my card. This is my message as my main focus. So this is just being mindful that we are not overgiving to the detriment of our energy, to our integrity, to our values, our standards, our boundaries. And we may be tested by the expectations of others or our old behavior patterns and how we used to kind of maybe please and overextend ourselves. And maybe this year you just don't want to do that. You can't be bothered. It's just like, I want just a peaceful time this year. And that might not go down very well with certain people, or there may be the anticipation that it won't go down very well. And so then that might actually hold you back from actually expressing that, you know what, this is what I would really like to do this year, and have a very quiet time. It's peaceful, it's restful, we'll just see a few people, but there might be a fear around expressing that. So then what we do is we do the same old thing that we've done every year, and the more that we do that, actually, the more uncomfortable it becomes for us, and the harder it is to actually do. And so what you might find is that you get a bit more snappy, a bit more argumentative, because you've basically let yourself down. You're not admitting that you want to do something different, and you've not then actually stepped into, you know, kind of like try and sort that out, try and create that, organize it. So we might feel that we're prostituting ourselves to, basically please others. Or what we can do is we can also create a situation within ourselves where we make it okay because we're going to get something out of it as well. So I'm going to say yes to this, even though I don't really want to say yes to this, because I know that this person is going to be there, and actually that's going to really serve me. So this is my way, this is my rationale of being able to say yes to that and be okay with it, even though I don't really want to, because I'm going to get this out of it instead. So we make this like almost like this bargain with ourselves to make it okay, to actually avoid just saying no in the first place. So you might find that there's a little bit of that prostitution of self in order to do something that you don't really want to do, but you make a bargain with yourself to do it because you're going to get this from it. And we do that a lot as well. So just be mindful. And as I say, all of these things are pointing towards the bonus card, and this will make perfect sense. And you might be thinking, oh my God, this is just like crap Christmas, crap festive time. It's not. This is really showing us this time of year where it can feel pressured, it can feel stressful, it can feel overwhelming. It really is giving us the opportunity to look at these things. So when we step into 2025, we handle them in a very different way. And this is about bringing consciousness. It's about bringing beautiful, unconditional love for ourselves and others through this time, so that we can respond in a different way. We're growing and learning over this next 7 days. So use this as a learning space, a learning week, because that's what it is. So let me know how you feel about that card. What I also got with this card, actually, because we have got party shoes on. So this for me is also about allow yourself to let your hair down. Life, as we know, 2024, for some of us, has been quite serious. It's been quite full on with the lessons and maybe the dark nights of the soul and all of those types of things, the growth, the expansion, and the incredible experiences that we have been facing in all sorts of ways, things that have been happening for us, not to us. So do let yourself have some fun and let your hair down as well. I'm also getting that with that card. And as I say, if that's not been your main focus, that particular card, that message is for everybody. So if you have picked card 3 as your main focus, it's another belter. It's power play, and it's like, oh my God, where do you feel like you have no choice? So it is kind of linking in with card 2 as well. And this card is saying, all you've got to do is actually see this from a different perspective and just know that you can cut your own cords, the strings, at any time to other people, choices, circumstances, situations, beliefs. You are able to cut those perceived cords at any time. You're just perhaps allowing yourself to be held in a circumstance or situation where it feels like it's out of your control and that you have no choice, because it may feel too difficult, it may feel too challenging, or maybe you just can't see the wood for the trees. And because you're so emotionally connected to it and within it, because you're navigating maybe the painful parts of it, that you can't actually see how you can step out of it, maybe with dignity and grace, and feeling like, yeah, that you're still intact in all of the ways. And this card is saying that you actually do have power. It's just that you can't recognize it at the moment. And that also might be because there's a lack of self-confidence, a lack of self-belief, maybe low self-esteem because of the situation or experience that you're in at the moment. And it's kind of been slowly, wearing you down over time. And it's like, I just feel like I have no power here. And this card it's almost like an acknowledgement card. This is kind of like, hey, you do have power. You just need to see it. And if that means that somebody's got to reflect that back to you, and you've got to have a chat with somebody, a good friend, you need to have that encouragement and that support. And you've got this, you've totally got this. You maybe just need to look at it from a different way. What are the small steps, the small increment steps that you start to take where you are starting to feel back in your power, where you're starting to feel, I have choice over my experience. I have choice in this particular relationship. I have choice in this particular decision. And we can feel at the mercy of our circumstances. We absolutely can. But there will be power for you to reclaim back within that. You've just got to really look at it from all different viewpoints. And if it means that you need to step out of imagine yourself stepping out of your physical body and taking a bird's eye view and looking at it from a different perspective. So from your higher self, and maybe seeing all of the different people that are part of that, if there's other people involved, seeing it from their viewpoint, seeing it from your viewpoint, but also seeing it from a higher perspective, seeing it from spirit's viewpoint, for instance, you will get a different, you will get different insight, which can be really revealing, and it can be incredibly freeing, which helps you to cut these cords. This is about perspective here. And this is about you knowing on some deep level that you do have power, and it's reconnecting you back in with that. So power play, this is about you taking your power back. And as I say, over this next 7 days, you might find where there really are the players there in your game of life and where you need to reclaim your power back. And you might find that that's really obviously shown over the next 7 days. Take that as a massive thumbs up. Oh my God, this is where I need to reclaim my power. This is what I need to work on. This is where I need the help, or the support, or the reflections, the incremental steps. This is where I've got to put my plan in place to reclaim my power. And that is going to be incredibly freeing and really open up your 2025. So again, let me know if you need any support with any of these cards, in particular those last 2 cards, because they can be potentially tricky to navigate because we are so enmeshed, so entangled in the situation, the dynamics of it all, that we can't get a fresh perspective. It can be really, really hard when our emotional body is very much involved there. So if you need any support, let me know, and we can have a little chat to see what is the most effective, impactful, and fast way for you to move through those cards and set you up for 2025. So the bonus card, Magic and Mystery. So you might think, oh my God, those 3 cards, yeah, what a week. Showing us all of the things that can help us grow and up level in the most spectacular way, in the most impactful and fast way to step into our 2025. So this is magic and mystery, and you might be thinking, yeah, all of those things, that's where the magic and mystery is. It's like, can I not do these things in another way? that's where the magic and mystery comes in, because yeah, potentially we could, but I feel what we're being shown this week is for us to fast track that growth and up level. And I think that's because there is a time element that's coming in for 2025. What I really got with this card and what I really felt when I looked at it is like we are being squeezed through this small gap. So we've got all of this amazing space, but it's in dark, it's in shadow. And this is what we've been dealing with, you know, dealing all these lessons, looking at ourselves, being very conscious, maybe not so conscious, and seeing these reflections, seeing these people coming in and out of our lives, these experiences, making these choices and decisions that are helping us to grow. And at times it can feel like we're being really, really squeezed, and there isn't, you know, there isn't much expansion, there isn't much growth. And it's just like, it just feels like, oh my God, is there like another lesson that is coming through? I'm not sure if I can actually facilitate that, but there's light. So there's just this last element of squeezing that is going on this week, and you are still walking forward. I mean, this is the magic in the mystery, is like, I'm not in a pile or heaped up over in the corner. It's like, no, I've got my power. I'm bloody walking forward with all of my power, my self-confidence, and my, you know, all of the things that I need. And I'm doing it with you know, I'm doing it with confidence, and I'm doing it with self-belief, and I'm walking through into that small gap, but I'm being squeezed into the light, which is kind of what's going on here. That's the magic and mystery. And it's like the magic and mystery is in the way that it's being done, but it's creating magic and mystery and soul evolution and alignment for 2025. So these three cards are all about magic and mystery and the growth and up level that is creating more magic and mystery for you as you move into 2025. Obviously, next week we will be doing a New Year special, but this is your festive special. So take all of those elements, apply them, bring conscious, bring awareness, notice where you are reacting rather than responding. That's perfect. Just to be mindful of that when you can, and notice, oh, I've really reacted in that way. Why is that? Why am I being so triggered? Why have I reacted there? It's just giving you all of this information, this insight to really help you create more magic, more mystery in your life, and to do that growth and that up level. And remember to try and find and tap into as much as you need this inner oasis and calm, beautiful card, this visual, this sense of peace and stillness and all of this beautiful prosperity all around you. Prosperity is all around you. It's just whether you choose to see it or not. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you have a beautiful time. If you need any help, any support, or just want to reach out to me because you feel that you need to do that, you need to have a little chat, then please drop into my DMs. I may not come back to you straight away, but I am here holding space for you. So love and blessings, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful time. And I will see you in 7 days. Speak to you soon.